gentlemen, on to our third bout of the afternoon. Entering the cage first into the red corner, Dan Sweet White.
Fucking oh, swearing already. Tune.
June.
Everyone has the same Eminem song as
there we go.
music.
Now we got Slipknot on,
We
don't
got
we?
some Slipknot, and he's got coming out with blue hair and Slipknot. Well, dude, Siam MMA, they were really regulars here at Battle Arena, and I haven't seen them the last couple, but now they're back doing the damn thing. They're such a good team, and that blue hair's got to help. That's like Smurf power.
I love watching Siam MMA guys fight because they're one of those few gyms that obviously comes from a heavy striking background that aren't afraid to get into the grapple, aren't afraid to dominate their opponents, whether it's standing or whether it's on the ground. So Siam, their highly touted prospect, Dan Sweet White.
Sweet. That's a good fight name. Sweet White.
Yeah, almost as good as Sugar.
Sugar White. And it's at 66 kilos, just muscle. Absolutely shredded, and a little bit of blue hair.
A little bit of blue dye, but that never puts you overweight, that's for sure. He's got a huge corner team. Some of them are inexperienced in that corner team, but
he's got some kids in the corner. But Siam MMA, we've had a few of their guys who've had Battle Arena titles. They're a really good team.
Yeah, they're just they turn out high-level amateurs that obviously go pro and get onto those higher shows later on, Cage Warriors and Bama, and that's where everyone's looking to go to now.
Look at Dan White's tattoo under his right arm. He's got like an angry dragon dog. Oh, he's turning around now. You've missed it.
And his opponent into the blue corner.
That will make a difference.
Ollie, Ishaq.
SBJ, Ollie, Ishaq. And SBJ, another team that constantly turn out for Battle Arena and bring really good fighters. A little bit more traditional with their approach. But that's not to say they're not a modern gym that embrace the MMA kind of really mixing the martial arts, as it were.
Yeah, the last time we were here at Kassam Stadium there, Chris, it was just obvious that SBJ didn't have the connection points between striking and getting to the ground.
Yep.
They had some interesting techniques when they were on the ground, but they really needed to bridge that gap. And it's going to be good to see what they've done in the last 6 months. Have they gone away? Have they thought about it? And are they going to make those connections? And really, the best way to make those connections is watch a lot of flow wrestling and then try to do those things in the gym.
And one of the interesting things in this fight is the age difference between the two fighters. You know, MMA is for all ages. We've got a younger guy and an older guy. You know, one guy with a nice kind of 5 o'clock shadow and the other guy that's going to struggle.
Babyface.
Babyface. But we've seen so many babyface assassins here at Battle Arena. So sometimes people will judge it based off the look too easily. You don't know that until you see him start throwing. I'm not sure his groin guard is fitting him that well, though.
Well, if you want to fight, this is the best place to do it. A little bit high there, isn't it?
Those shorts are confusing me. It's quite shredded, though.
Introducing first the fighter in the red corner, weighing 66 kilograms. Fight out of Siam MMA, Dan Sweet White.
Dan Sweet White with eyes
Sweet
like
White
stone.
doing the death stare, and his opponent Ollie instantly looks away.
In the blue corner, weighing 65.1 kilograms. Fight out of SBJ MMA, Ollie Ishaq.
Ollie Ishaq with a more calm, placid look on his face. He just gave me a wink, actually, so I'm pretty sure that he's ready to go. He's all calm, cool, collected. And he's at peace with his fate here. Somebody's going to go down, and I don't think Ollie wants it to be him.
You can't judge fighters on tattoos and blue hair. Yeah, like, skills make such a difference. There's so many, like, jiu-jitsu fighters, like the little Meow brothers that, like, in a bar you wouldn't think they were anything, but they could choke you out so easily. What will we see from Ollie Ishaq? Just some slick skills.
All the questions about...
Oh, will he get punched square in the face?
After looking as well for a friendly tap there. So
See, I don't like
Dan
it.
White is going to take...
You're supposed to tap gloves if the guy wants to, not punch him in the face.
Well,
unsporting. Not against the rules, but unsporting.
And then here we go. We've got Ollie in an excellent position. Ishaq's in an excellent position here. You can just finish that double the way we saw Tom Gibbs do earlier in the night, linking his hands and pulling him away from the fence.
I think he's switching to a single.
He has, but he doesn't seem to have the body position. You see that back is arched. He's not going to get very much strength in that. And there we see...
Got to watch his neck.
Yep, White looking for the guillotine.
No, I think he's looking for kind of a...
Ooh, crossface there for a moment.
Crossface.
Big knee up the middle.
Oh, great knees.
That one, definitely caught the cut.
I'm not blown away by Dan White's style. He, instead of tapping gloves, punched him in the face, and now he's kneed him in the balls.
dirty. But we did say earlier that groin guard would play a factor.
Well, he's definitely wearing one.
Very perceptive of you, Chris. I'm not seeing. Ollie Ishaq's got a few minutes. He says he's ready to go. I don't think he'll be looking to touch gloves in a few again.
No. What he should do is pretend to touch the gloves and punch him in the face.
He could do that. You know? It seemed to be a working tactic. It's the technique that's worked the most in this fight. Oh, we did get a touch of the gloves there from Dan White. Kicks to the leg with thunderous power. Now he's got Ollie Ishaq backed up, covering up. An over-under position here.
See, it might be a tactic from Ollie just to let Dan punch himself out a little bit. He's being very aggressive, but Ollie can kind of outlast him. Foot stomps as well. Dan is just a fan of dirty fighting.
Yeah, you see a little bit of that. Ooh, Jesus. Those were really, really high to the arch of the foot there. And you can break loads of bones in the bridge of the foot.
He's got a nice red foot now, Ollie.
Yeah, it's puffing up as well. That's going to play a factor if this gets out of the first round.
I love how composed Ollie is, though. He's got the same neutral, calm expression the whole time. Working half guard. Will he be a wizard on the floor?
Well, we see that he's got that head wrap there, which is giving away the Von Flue position.
We did see Ollie try and get this fight to the floor earlier on. Maybe he wants to be on the ground.
He certainly doesn't want to be in side control.
No.
Oh, he's stepping over and he's landing left hands at will.
Ollie's doing a good job of bridging off the cage.
I just want to see his left arm in front of the face of Dan White. Maybe be able to push him off, because those little tapping strikes aren't doing anything.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix. He's just landing heavy shots. Will the referee stop it? Is Ollie intelligently defending himself? Here's the thing, if Dan really commits to this crucifix ground and pound, it might give Ollie space to escape.
Yeah, Dan's got that arm locked up tight. He's
This
sinking
is a
those
terrible
hips.
position for Ollie.
Oh, he moves back into half guard for some reason there.
A lot of people like half guard. Randy Couture used to like sitting in half guard and ground and pounding.
Looks like he's going right to the mount there. Yeah, you can sit back in that half guard and land some punches, but he's back in side control, still with that left knee over Ollie's arm.
It's a terrible position, this crucifix. It means you're getting hit in the face and there's very little you can do to defend it. Oh, he's got full mount now. There can't be long left in the round. Will Ollie be able to last out round one?
He's got some body shots there. He's going body, head, showing some real experience and prowess. He's throwing from the rafters, though, is Dan White. And Ollie could see that same placid look on his face. He's got to defend himself. He's got to look to buck. And there we go. We get the stoppage there.
Great referee stoppage.
Yeah, you see a bit of redness to the face of Ollie Ishaq.
I'm not buying Dan's respectful nature now, because I feel like he just cheated a lot.
It's easy to respect people after you've beaten them.
Yeah, once you've stomped on their foot and kneed them in the balls and gone and touched gloves and punched them in the face.
Yep. Well,
then you can kneel down and be a samurai.
I'm sure Ollie Ishaq is fairly disappointed with that, but it just seems these SBJ fighters need to look at what's working in MMA, and what's working is being able to control those transition positions, the grappling, whether you're around somebody's waist or whether you're in that high clinch position, is something I'd like to see from SBJ. But let's not take away from Dan Sweet White's performance there. A lot of heavy hands, and you know you beat a guy like Ollie Ishaq, and you're going to have to go up in competition. So let's hope that Dan White's going to bring it in the next battle arena.
I don't think Sweet should be his fight name. After that performance, he should be Salty.
He is salty, isn't he?
Dan Salty White.
He was trolling hard, I believe, there.
Trolling White. Cheating White. The bully.
The bully.
The bully. Dan the Bully White. That's much better. Let's go with that, Dan.
After 2 minutes and 47 seconds of the very first round, we have your winner via technical knockout for the fighter in the red corner, Dan Sweet White. And please make some noise for our runner-up, Ollie Ishaq. Dan, come and have a chat with me, buddy. How you feeling after that fight? Yeah, so it was a great fight. Controlled it from the start. Was the game plan to take him down and finishing it on the floor coming into this fight?
The game plan was just keep it easy. Keep it standing, see what we're going to do. When it's starting, I see what strike, so I just wanted to just try and see the corner.
And then got that top position and finished with good strikes from there.
But what I did for about 9 days, you see the work, it paid off.
Yeah, but if you're working it definitely paid off and a great win. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your winner, Dan Sweet White.